they were definitely looking at me. This is two parts. They're definitely looking at me to see what I was going to do with this guy sitting on the back row. And I'm standing at the front thinking, what am I going to do? I have no idea what to say, how to dispute this. This is a completely different viewpoint. It's probably valid from his perspective. I don't know what blah, blah, blah. And then it struck me, that I knew how to share what was true for me in the moment. And so that's what I decided I would have to do. So I walked down the center aisle in this classroom, all these tables and chairs, and went to the back row. And I walked up parallel to where this man was sitting. And he looked up at me. And I said to him, actually my heart was kind of in my throat, but anyway, I said to him, when you talk that way, I feel scared. And I imagine that your son does too. Literally, his jaw dropped open, and he looked at me and he said, "Lady, when you talk that way, you scare me." This big sigh of relief in the room as people, I don't even know if I can't remember if they laughed or what, but I was so informed and so educated by that moment. It was a very risky, scary thing for me to do, but it was an amazing moment of me sharing what was really going on for me, and the response really, again, highlighted that nobody talked to him directly like that. Nobody shared their deeper truth. Nobody spoke that honestly with him. And it was a scary experience for him to have that happen. It wasn't a therapy session, so it wasn't, something that we went on and on about and milked, but it really taught me to do that in my sessions with people and not be afraid. And to know that when we share our experiences with someone, a client in the room, and they have a reaction, that's the work alive and present in the moment. So I really want to encourage you to take some chances and some risks. And I know you're hearing some things about backfiring from your supervisors and fear of this and fear of that. But just remember that if you are tracking your client and you're present and you're seeing and you're interested in asking, what is it like to hear me say that? What were your thoughts when you heard those words from me? What do you notice about yourself as you listen to that? That you're directing it through yourself and back into the client. So you're actually using your countertransference, because that's countertransference. My experience is always my countertransference. I'm using it as a therapeutic tool, and I really want to encourage you to do that. It brings clients present really quickly, and it also invites them to drop into a very deep place. And the work shows up. It's a shortcut. The work shows up right there and then, and it really bypasses a lot of kind of talking that therapists think is helpful and really isn't. So I want to encourage you about that. And okay, so this is going to be a video in two parts, and I'm going to stop here. That's a pretty long video for today. Have fun with the assessments. I'll be asking some questions, helping you to think about and continue your work in your practicums with assessment. Okay, so there we go. Have a good week, and I hope to hear from you. Okay, I know I'm going to hear from you, right? All right.